Hi everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. I am being quiet because it's early for me. I'm recording this before work, and my husband is actually sleeping because he got home from work this morning. So, yeah, I'll be probably just a little bit quieter today. I am going to work on, let me see if I can get more light on this. Not really. I am going to work on this, on the Octopus, and I'm kind of zoomed out quite a bit on purpose because I'm just going, I'm not doing like one little section. I'm going to be working kind of all over. So I'm going to, yeah, we're just going to chill out and work on this together. So this is the octopus that I showed, I did an unboxing for. I think I got it from Everyday E-Deals. And yeah, I'm going to be using my newer NYX's Notions tray, which I really like. I'm going to be using my blue pen from Miss Creations by Danny. I'm going to be using this today, and yeah, let's just work on it. And again, I have it zoomed out so that you guys can see everything that I'm working on here. I will say about this one, these colors in here, the reds, are a little bit dark to see with all the lights. There's lots of glare on this canvas, but you know, so if you see my head popping in, it's probably because I'm just trying to figure out what the heck letter that is. Right? So let's see here. Let's go with Z for now, and I might need to re-wax my pen. I do have this on my drafting table, so because it's at a little bit of an angle, I use this little cutout here is just that rubber kind of mat that you can buy like at any dollar store or whatever. I got it off of Amazon, and it's just like a shelf liner for your kitchen cabinets or whatever. And so I just cut it, and yeah. So let me straighten these out. And I don't know how much multi-placing I'm actually going to do, because the more I multi-place, the less I like doing it. So let's see how sticky this is right now. It's okay. But yeah, the more I multi-place, the less I like doing it. I started trying to multi-place more because, no, I need more wax. Let me get my wax, and where's my other tweezers? But yeah, so I started to multi-place more, trying to do it more because I wanted to have more completions for you guys. Like, instead of taking so long in between, I wanted to make sure that I'm just getting wax. I wanted to make sure that I could show you guys more completions, but I'm really not liking the end result. And it's not that I'm not doing it well. I think that a lot of the canvases that I work on, the spacing just isn't appropriate for a multi-placer. So they're not really I have to adjust so much when I multi-place, move the drills around and make sure that the spacing is correct, and it's just super frustrating. And So with that, I take less time overall single placing. So I think that I'm just gonna keep single placing unless I get bored of a section, and then I might multi-place it just to get it done faster. And that was actually my bad there. And then a whole bunch of wax came off on this. That's the one thing about the wax. I really like the wax, and I have to figure out what company. I got the wax tin that I just showed you guys from Etsy, but I can't remember off the top of my head what company I got it from. But I will say, and I really do like the wax, but the very first couple ones that you place, the wax, sometimes the wax will come out on one of the drills. And I'm not like I'm not a forceful placer, so I just clean it up. And I think I've heard that some people use like a baby wipe, a dry baby wipe, I think, after they're done to clean up their whole diamond painting. I've never done that. I was thinking about doing it at one point, but I've never done that, so I might try that. I might, next time I'm at the store, I might get it. And I've heard that, you gotta let them dry out to use it, but I don't know. If you guys know, please let me know. I said the word no a lot right there. So yeah, so I'm kind of sleepy still. I've been up for about, I don't know, a half an hour, 45 minutes maybe. And I'm not really that much of a morning person. It's rare that I wake up raring to go. Usually usually I just go and I get coffee and I just am quiet. My husband got me a Garfield shirt that says I don't do mornings, which is completely true. It's not something that it's not something that I'm thrilled about, just waking up. I say it that way. I mean, I'm pretty much indifferent about it, honestly. I have no thoughts about it other than, I gotta move, right? But, so, let's see, what can we talk about? Oh, I think I haven't updated you guys on the job that I was going for. I did not get the job, and it wasn't because of me. It was because the company, after their year-end expenses and stuff, so the company was on this whole, we've got to hire more people, right? They were doing that for probably a whole year, and they were hiring like just anybody really after the pandemic. It didn't really matter what kind of skills you had, or they just wanted bodies in the door, right? So they went on this hiring phase where they were just hiring everybody, and they were trying to, in their own weird way, kind of eliminate attrition, but that never works, right? Because you hire people, and when you're in a manufacturing atmosphere, not everybody likes it. Everybody comes in there with the mindset, oh, I want a job, I want to do this, and then all of a sudden they get in there for like a week and they're like, yeah, this isn't for me, and they either just stop showing up or they stick it out for a while and then they wind up leaving anyway, or whatever it may be. And so they, for like the last year, they were on this hiring kick, and then all of a sudden last month, so I'm filming this, it is February, it is the last day of February, February 28th, and so like up until January, they were still trying to hire and replace people who had left and stuff, and then at the beginning of February, they were like, nope, we're not hiring anybody. We have a complete hiring freeze. And if anybody leaves, we are not replacing them. So they completely overstaffed the company. And we are still getting orders and stuff like that. It's not like our sales have dropped, but not, in my opinion, not as bad. I think they've dropped for the amount of people that the company had, right? But not dropped to the point where we're not making money, if that makes sense. So they put on this hiring freeze, which means that they also killed internal hires, which I think is kind of dumb, because the person that is, like if you're moving one person from one area of the company to another area of the company, then you're not really hiring new people. Like your head count doesn't change. It's just where your head count is used changes, if that makes sense. Like, so every department has their own metrics for how many people they can have in the department, and how that actual department's attrition is and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily agree with the whole attrition thing when it comes to, or not hiring thing when it comes to internal employees, but I don't run the company, so whatever they feel like is makes sense to them is their choice, right? Doesn't matter if it makes sense to us. So yeah, so nobody got the position that I applied for. They killed the position. I'm being told that the position might come and be available in third quarter, but I'll have to wait and see, which really, really bothers me, to be quite honest, because I don't, to be very, very, very plain and honest, I am not doing well in my position, in the sense of I'm doing fine, like the job itself. My boss thinks I'm doing a good job and stuff like that. I just had my year-end review, and I'm doing good. I got a good review. But mentally, in my position, I'm not doing well. Personally, I'm not doing well. And I'm emotional right now, so if you hear me kind of sniffle or whatever, I am struggling, because it seems like I'm crying every day before I go into work, because I'm just not happy. And my eyes are all watery, so now it's all blurry. But yeah, I'm struggling, and I need to sit down and have like a genuine talk with my husband. I kind of avoided it this weekend, because, sometimes talks are difficult, and I have kind of joked around with my husband about me not wanting to work anymore. Like, generally don't want to work anymore, but I need to sit down and have like a specific conversation with him and really explain to him about my mental health with this position, because it's not that I don't want to work. I mean, technically what you're seeing me do right now, these videos and stuff like that, for you guys is, technically working. I'm trying to build this channel so that I can, I want to have fun with it. That's the most important thing. But I also want to get to a point where I can get monetized. Anyway, that's completely different than what we're talking about. So it's not that I don't want to work. I just don't know if I can do this job anymore, work for this company anymore. I'm really mentally struggling. I'm not happy, and it is affecting me with my husband, because I'm so emotionally spent by the time Saturday comes along and we can spend time together, that I feel like I'm not 100% with him, and I tend to wind up just being more quiet rather than engaging with him as much as I want to, because I'm just so tired. I'm so emotionally drained from trying to hold it together all week, So I need to sit down and have a very important conversation with him. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to work it out in my own head, because in reality, the amount of money that I make, I'm not going to be able to get that anywhere else, right away. So, I have to really, honestly, what I'm trying to do in my head is I'm trying to force myself to just do it, to just deal with it until part of it is my husband doesn't want to work in his job anymore, so I've been trying to just hold it together, partly for him, because he's been trying to find a different job, and so since I make good amount of money, I've been trying to just hold it together so he can change his job and that transition can go through, and it won't be as traumatic money-wise. And then I'm also trying to hold it together for this channel, right? Because I need to make sure that all of our home stuff is taken care of first and foremost, but I also need to have some sort of income for this channel to thrive, because I need, it's not that I want to be able to show you guys new stuff that's coming out, and get new companies and stuff like that, but And I know I'm rambling. I'm rambling quite a bit. But yeah, so I'm trying to hold it together. I don't feel like I'm doing a very good job of it. To be completely honest with you, I feel like I'm letting everybody down all the time, and that's really, really hard. It's hard to cope with sometimes when you feel like you're the one that has to keep everything together. And I know that in reality, it's probably not like that, but that's how I feel, right? You feel like you gotta hold it together for everybody in your life. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying though. I really am. It might not seem like it to some people, but I really am trying. I don't know. Every day I don't know. Do you understand that? Like every day you wake up and it's like once you wipe the eye boogies off, I say eye boogies. Once you wipe those away and it's time to start your day, I'm doing my best to just get through the day. But I feel like at my age, I'm 51, I shouldn't have to just get it together. Maybe that's crazy to think that, but I feel like, and I'm sure everybody feels like this, I feel like I've done enough, not enough, but I've done what I'm supposed to in my life in order to I should be at a better place. I should be more comfortable with my life. And I just feel disappointed because I'm not. And maybe it's all a mindset. Maybe it's just a way that I have to learn how to look at things differently or something. I don't know. But I'm just disappointed. And I'm disappointed that I'm disappointed at my life, and I'm disappointed I gotta rephrase that. I'm not disappointed with where I'm at in my life, like with my husband and my, house and that kind of thing. I'm not disappointed there, but I'm disappointed with not being, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just talking and it's like, it's hard to, it really is very difficult to explain how I feel inside. But all I can really say is that I'm disappointed, and I feel like I'm disappointing to, other people that are very, very important to me. And I don't want to do that, but I also don't know how to fix it, if that makes sense. So that's where I'm at, and I'm not trying to be all downer about things. I'm just trying to share with you guys what I feel, so that if you're not hearing like an uppity tone in my voice or something like that, you can kind of understand why, or at least know, even if you don't understand, at least know that I'm trying to not be this way. And I know that I struggle with depression, but it really hasn't been bad in years. I don't know, and maybe this is all just me going through the change in my life, my body and stuff. Maybe it's just a hormonal thing. I don't know, because, you know, from what I understand, perimenopause can, you know, last for up to a decade. So, I mean, maybe it's just that. Maybe I'm getting the emotional crap because of that. But if that is where the main emotions are coming from, I feel like it shouldn't be, I shouldn't be as uncertain about things as I am. So, but I'm trying to hold it together. I'm trying to get through it, and I appreciate you guys for listening, showing up for my videos, and I appreciate you guys commenting, and I appreciate all of you that have subscribed. Heck, I even appreciate the ones who just come by and watch for 5 minutes and go. The fact that anybody stops by and watches my videos is really awesome. So I really do appreciate it. I think you guys and me starting this channel is like the bright part, outside of my husband, because he's without him, I think I would be way more lost than what I am right now. So, but I think that, you know, you guys have really made a difference with my mental health. Starting this channel has really made a difference, so I am very grateful to all of you who come in and say hi. I want to, so we'll get off of that for a minute. I want to, let's see here. Alright, I got some of this color that need to be over here on the left, but I'm not going to move my camera around, so I'll switch to a different color. And I know it's zoomed out, but as you can see, I am working on going, like, I'm going around here, so I'm afraid that if I zoom in too close, I'll go off camera, because I've done that before, so I want to keep everything in the in camera view for you guys. Where is this color? Here we go. So this is, if you guys saw my unboxing, this is a diamond painting that I was asked to do, a commission that I was asked to do. So I don't really have a time frame on this. The person that wants this is just, he's really laid back, and he's just like, whenever you get it done. So I'm just giving him updates on it. You know, I let him know when I did the unboxing, and I also am letting him know, you know, when I started it, how much I've done, so that he's getting an idea of how long it's going to take before I get it to him. But he's, like I said, he's super laid back, and he knows that I'm doing multiple projects at one time because of this channel, and also because, you know, I don't want to get bored, you know. I don't want to. I always said, when I first started doing diamond painting, I always said to myself, I'm not going to start another one until I finish this one, right? I always tried to complete everything before I started something else. And then I started this channel, and now I'm like, I feel like I'm a serial starter. I have so many projects started that now I'm just like, oh, I gotta get these completed, you know. So, yeah, so this one here, so this canvas isn't, it's a softer canvas, but it's not super soft. There's another one that I'm working on, which you guys will see next week that I'm working on. It's the one, I unboxed it already, but you'll see me working on it next week. That is super soft canvas, and what I'm seeing, and I don't know if it's just me, but what I'm seeing is that the softer the canvas, especially with poured glue, the more popping you get on your drills. And the reason that I say that is because what I'm seeing, okay, and this is, remember, this is my opinion, this is the little, you know, what's the phrase I'm looking at? The deduction or reduction of, no, deduction of little things that I've seen that have brought me to this conclusion. And I could be wrong, but this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that, and I've mentioned before that I prefer stiffer canvases to softer canvases. I know a lot of people like soft canvases. I'm not one of those people. I prefer something stiffer. And what I'm seeing is that with the softer canvases and poured glue, now it doesn't seem to happen with the glue strips, like the double-sided adhesive, but it is, I do see it with the poured glue. On a softer canvas, what happens is that they, in my opinion, they put the glue on there, and then the glue, as it cures up a little bit before it gets shipped out to us, the glue will shrink. And with a soft canvas, what that's doing is it's not bunching up the canvas, so to speak, but it is making the canvas pull in tighter. Which means that since your pattern is on the canvas, your squares, or the area in which each drill is supposed to fill in, gets smaller from both angles. So I wind up getting on soft canvas, and because I'm not seeing it on regular canvases, on harder canvases, I'm seeing quite a bit of popping. And a lot of people have said, well, it's the size of the drills. Well, I've taken time to measure the drills from ones that are popping on canvases to ones that are not popping, and the drills are the same size. So I don't think it's that. Give me 1 second, my cat wants to come in. Okay, I'm back. And my little Izzy's in here now, so if you hear any noises, it's probably because he's in here with me and the door is shut, and he knows that Daddy's home and stuff, so he might, I don't know if he'll make any noise. Anyway, so what I was saying was, I'm noticing that the drill field shrinks with the canvases that are softer. It just squeezes it all in. Think about a cotton shirt stretching and then shrinking. Like, that's because when you have a softer canvas, it is like cloth. So like, it will stretch, but it will also recede. And if you put something that, if you put the glue on there, say you have it stretched out, right? So in the factory, think about it like this, because from what I've seen, it seems like when they put the glue down, it's kind of like a silkscreen thing. Like, they have the canvas laid out, and then they have a frame on it, and then they put the glue down on it, and then once it like dries a little bit, they take the frame off and they put your plastic on it and roll it up. So if they've got the canvas laying down, right, and they have it, I don't even know if it's stretched taut, but they've got it laying down to make sure that when they pour the glue on it, it doesn't like wrinkle up. They've got it held down some manner. So they put the glue on it, and then when they take that frame off, you're getting a little bit of shrinkage. You're getting a little bit of pull, right? Just like if you put, I guess maybe the best way to explain it is take a cotton shirt and lay it flat and put a piece of tape on it, right? And then you can see the tape will kind of, as it dries, will kind of pull just a tad. Not a lot to wrinkle, but just enough so that you can see there's a difference in shape of that canvas. And so that's what I think is going on. That's what I think where the popping's coming from, because the drills are not different sizes from what I can tell. I'm not saying that drills aren't different sizes in general. I do know like the Diamond Dots squares are way bigger than the normal squares you get from any other company. And from what I've been told, I think resin squares are a little bit more, a little bit bigger than acrylic squares. But most of round diamonds are all the same size, from what I can tell. So, and to be completely honest with you, all of the kits that I have opened, I should say, all of the kits that I have opened that have square or round, all of the drills are measuring the same size between the multi companies. So I'm not seeing a huge variance in drill size. So that's another reason why it leads me to believe that the softer canvases shrink a little bit once the glue is on it. So if you are gridding out a painting, right, meaning you are placing the drill field, the lettering, all your letters and stuff like that on a canvas that's soft, and you have it spelt out because of people talking about, well, you know, the gapping's horrible. So then you start making your grid pattern to be more the size of the drills. But then you have a really soft canvas and you put the glue on there, and then the canvas pulls a little bit, shrinks a little bit. Then you have just destroyed your drill field in a sense, right? Because you made it originally the same size as the drills, or as close to the size of the drills as possible, then once the glue's on there with a soft canvas, now that's smaller. So your drill size hasn't changed, but your base has. So you're going to get popping. So when I start seeing popping on stuff, then I start changing the way that I diamond paint, and I will go from it depends on what the popping is. If it's really bad popping, then I will change the way that I am diamond painting, in the sense of I will go from the center out. That way I can line them up drill to drill rather than per the diamond painting, so they kind of hang off the edges. The whole painting itself is actually bigger than the design. But if I'm only seeing a little bit of popping, like 1 or 2 drills or whatever here and there, then what I'll do is I will probably clip or find one, like, we'll say junk drill that's a little bit smaller. And I'll pull off the one that's popping and I'll put in, like, you know, either one that I trimmed up or one that is smaller, so that alleviates the popping. At least that's what I've been doing. And when you multi-place, again, another reason why I don't really like multi-placing, when you multi-place, you don't get to, it's harder to see what's going to pop and what's not. So, yeah, that's just my opinion. That's what I feel like I'm seeing when it comes to popping. And I could be wrong. It could be, you know, something that just is what it seems like to me. Other people might have other opinions, and that's fine. Everybody thinks about problems differently. That's why it's better to work with teams in big problem solving, because more perspectives always yields a better outcome. So, yeah, but that's what I think. That's why I think popping occurs for the smaller. For the softer canvases. If it's a stiffer canvas, then it's most likely that the drill field was not measured correctly for the drills that the company has. Because I have seen that too, where the drill field does not match up to the drill size. But it's usually on the other way. It's usually the gapping. It's usually bigger than what the drills are, rather than popping. So, because I haven't really seen any popping on canvases that are stiffer. I've only seen them, at least from all the ones that I've had personally, I've only seen them on canvases that are softer. So, what time is it? Oh, it's 12. How long have I been recording this for? I don't know, because I paused it. So I'm not sure how long this video is right now, because I paused it and had to restart it. And, well, shut it off, I should say, because it's not really pausing. But, so, let me finish up these couple of drills here, and then I think we'll call it a day, because it is before work, and I do want to get some things done before I leave. So, yeah, I'll just do these couple over here, and I can zoom in for a little bit so that you can see the colors that I worked on. The colors, this color here is like a peach color, and the color that I did before that is like a brown color. One more over here. I could sit here and just keep doing this, but I really do need to go. So I think that'll be good for now, and we'll call it a day on this. I will say this, I am, even though I'm having struggles with this, seeing some of these letters on this, I think the color palette's really nice on this. I like, I'll zoom out just a bit. There's this turquoise, it's over here, that I really like, that is really going to make this whole thing pop. But here, let me zoom in, and you can see. So, this brown here, you can't see me. This brown here is the first color that I put down, okay? And then this, where is it at? I gotta zoom out just a tad bit. So, like here. So let me zoom in and move this up so you can see this. So this peach color here is the second color. So you have them two here. This brown and this peach is what I was putting down for you guys today. Okay. So I do want to say that I am going to hopefully next week start giving you guys a couple more videos a week. And to start out with, it is most likely going to be more of this kind of thing, but less time, right? So maybe, I don't know if I'll do it an hour or whatever. We'll see. I start talking. But I'm still going to have completions for you guys. I'm still going to have unboxings for you guys. There is a company that contacted me for a PR package. It is for cross stitch though, and I do have that coming in, but I feel like that's okay to show on the channel, and I want to show on the channel because I feel like cross stitch and diamond painting go hand in hand. So I will be showing that on the channel soon, as soon as that comes in. And then I've got some other things coming in from other companies that I wanted to try, and I think that at this point I've tried a couple of companies that I'm going to reach out to see if they would like to do some PR stuff with me, but I want to do more videos a week, and it's going to be difficult for me, but it's something that I really want to do. So you're going to start seeing some more videos from me weekly, and I hope that you enjoy them as they come out, and I want us to build a community. I want to share every day with you guys, and I do try to diamond paint every day. Even if it's for a half an hour a day, I try to get some in every single day, except for on the weekends. On the weekends, I'm spending as much time as possible with my husband, since we really only have the full Saturday together. So there's not much that I diamond paint on the weekends. But yeah, so look out for those. I might change, these I've been calling Wip N Chats. I think that if I'm going to do a shorter version, I might title it different, but we'll see. You guys will see once it comes out. So in the meantime, guys, thanks so very much for stopping by. If you are interested, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting on this video. I really appreciate it. And if you have any suggestions for me, please leave them down below in the comments. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.